Welcome to Daily Rising, Ignite Everyday Excellence. I'm Joan D'Amico, your mental performance mastery coach, here to bring you daily mindset and motivation strategies to fuel your success in every area of life. Get ready to ignite your excellence with today's show. Decision fatigue. It's a real thing, and it could be alive and well in your world, and we need to be aware of it so that we can start combating it. Decision fatigue is when we find ourselves exhausted, overwhelmed, and then oftentimes having a really hard time making decisions because we're making so many decisions throughout the day. Think about it. From the moment you get up until the moment you go to bed, you are making decisions. Sometimes you may even be waking up in the middle of the night and now have to make some decisions. When we're experiencing decision fatigue, we have a hard time deciding on things. So a lot of times we go to the default answer of no, because we just don't know what to do anymore. We have a hard time getting over the hump, moving closer to goals. We can find ourselves almost stalling out because we just are so indecisive. We don't just get mentally fatigued. Physically, it can take a toll on our body. So what do we do about it? We need to start simplifying things in our world. We need to start creating habits that can eliminate some of the thinking. What are some of the things that you can do? Maybe it's just simply setting out your clothes the night before that eliminates some of those thoughts in your day. Maybe you already know ahead of time what you're going to eat for breakfast, or you just have a consistent breakfast that's your go-to. So again, that you're not having to make these decisions. If you can create some simple habits and simple routines, it will eliminate some of the decisions that really aren't that necessary. We need to be prioritizing tasks. We need to be prioritizing what matters most. I did a podcast the other day where we talked about the MITs, those most important tasks. Figure out those critical things that you need to do, maybe the 1 to 3 things that are going to move your needle forward, and then focus on doing those first thing in the day while you're still fresh, before any decision fatigue can set in. And then start eliminating some of the options in your world. I know this may seem silly, but I stopped going to big grocery stores. One, I can't stand shopping. It drives me crazy. But there were too many options for everything. And I was wasting a lot of time. I was wasting a lot of mental energy. And at the end of the day, there really wasn't a huge difference in a lot of the things I was looking at. I started going to smaller stores. When it comes to what I wear in the morning, if you watch this podcast in the video form, you see I am in a plain black shirt, or I'm in a black shirt with my business logo on it. That's intentional. Monday through Friday, when I'm doing focused, intentional work, that's what I wear. My partner laughs at my closet because I've got so many black shirts lined up. But when I wake up in the morning, I can just go in and grab it. I know it's going to match whatever's on me. And it's a decision that I don't have to be making. And I know that I'm always ready to be on camera or to be meeting somebody and connecting when it comes to business. The weekend, that's a different story. But I simplify what I'm doing throughout the week, throughout the day, by creating habits and routines, by eliminating things that don't matter in the decision-making process in my world, by setting myself up for success the night before, prioritizing those most important tasks. When we can start to do some of those things and eliminate some of the silly decisions that we don't need to spend so much time on, it can free us up for when real decisions need to be made. So if you find yourself struggling to get over the hump, you find yourself struggling getting close to your goals, find yourself exhausted all the time and constantly defaulting to no, consider that maybe you're suffering a little decision fatigue and implement some of those suggestions. Simplify your routine, create some habits, prioritize most important tasks, get them done first thing, and then simplify things and start eliminating some options. Thank you for listening to another episode of Daily Rising. If you enjoyed today's show, drop a review and share it with your friends. Don't forget to check the show notes for a recap of today's message, along with valuable resources and opportunities to connect further and ignite your excellence.